Imagine coming home from your father's funeral, dirt still caked under your nails, only to find a smug notice stapled to your gate like junk mail, claiming your family's 40-acre ranch now belongs to the neighborhood busybodies for a single dollar. That's the gut-punch reality Jack Harlan faced in the cookie-cutter suburbs of Evergreen Ridge, Colorado, where manicured lawns hid a nest of petty tyrants. But Jack, a quiet electrician who'd spent years wiring high-rises while tending the land his grandpa homesteaded, wasn't about to let some HOA queen play God with his legacy. Jack had always kept to himself, ignoring the whispers from the Beigebox Brigade next door, rumors that his weathered barn was a blight dragging down their Zillow fantasies, or that his few cows were biohazards waiting to happen. "Oh, honey, we're just concerned about standards," HOA President Marlene Vickers would coo at block parties, her double chin quivering with feigned sympathy, turquoise beads clinking like warning bells. Marlene, a retired HR drone who'd clawed her way to the board throne, ruled with an iron clipboard, fining folks for unapproved flower pots while preaching community harmony in emails riddled with emojis and misspellings. The trouble ignited when Jack's dad passed after a brutal fight with cancer. While Jack was at the hospice, holding his old man's hand through the morphine haze, Marlene launched her scheme. She circulated a petition labeling the ranch abandoned, collecting signatures from clueless neighbors who thought it was about upgrading the playground swings. "Sign here for better amenities," she'd chirp, her voice dripping saccharine venom. Jack returned to find the notice: code violations, demands to sell or remediate. He bit his tongue, but inside, he was cataloging every slight, every lie. Things escalated as Marlene upped the ante with a bogus easement claim, citing some dusty statute to demand access to Jack's Creek for eco-enhancements, code for turning it into a selfie spot with fake boulders. "It's for the greater good, Jack," she simpered over voicemail, her tone like a bad infomercial. "We wouldn't want liens piling up." Jack drove to the county office, sifting through faded records over stale coffee, uncovering the easement had expired decades ago. But he played dumb, letting her strut while he dug deeper via public records. Freedom of info requests revealed her backroom deals with a shady county insider, emails plotting to force a sale. Once he's grieving, he'll cave. Easy Flip, Marlene's daughter, a failed lifestyle blogger crashing in Mom's McMansion, posted gloating pics on Insta, arms wide on Jack's pasture, captioning, "My new Zen retreat coming soon." Orange steaks popped up overnight, marked for her phony wellness cabins. Jack's blood boiled, but he stayed silent, building a timeline in his garage, printouts, photos, red yarn connecting the dots. Then the quitclaim deed surfaced, forged with his dead dad's signature, transferred to the HOA for $1. Just following protocols, Marlene would later whine. But Jack knew it was grand theft legacy. He didn't rage, he retaliated smart. With a welder pal, he erected a 12-foot spite fence along the border, matte black iron, every panel etched with Colorado fraud statutes in swirling metalwork. "Decorative," he deadpanned when Marlene screeched up in her SUV, face puffed like an overripe tomato. "This monstrosity ruins our vistas," she barked, jowls shaking. "It's against guidelines." Jack smirked. "Not your member. Marlene, check your own rules." Neighbors gawked. Phones out, as her aesthetic empire crumbled under the weight of her own absurdity. The climax hit at the town council meeting, packed like a Black Friday sale. Jack presented slides, signature overlays exposing the forgery, bank trails showing HOA funds siphoned to Marlene's kin, text from her bribed crony confessing all. "This isn't harmony, it's highway robbery," Jack stated coolly as Marlene erupted. "Lies. I'm the victim, protecting values." But the crowd turned. Deputies cuffed her mid-rant. FBI citing racketeering. Her daughter bolted, but got tackled, their scam unraveling in real-time chaos. In the end, the deed voided. Marlene got 5 years federal time. Her wellness dreams liquidated to pay restitution. Jack reclaimed the ranch, funded a legacy aid group for HOA victims, and watched the neighborhood reform, dues slashed, transparency mandated. The fence stayed, a satirical monument teaching fraud basics to passersby. Jack stood there at sunset, coffee in hand, feeling the wind whisper vindication. Was Marlene the real villain, or just a product of a system that lets petty power corrupt absolutely? You tell me, right or wrong.